Our experience at the Raleigh Hamfest, RARSfest continues. I'm at Rocket Machine Worx. We're going to check out some really cool pass-throughs for coax and whatever else they got here. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin. This is Comms by Kemp Outside. We're your inside source for outdoor comms. We're at RARSfest in Raleigh, and I'm super excited to be here at Rocket Machine Worx. I got Jason here, and Jason, you have some really cool products here that I thought we should get on video. Tell us a little bit about Rocket Machine Worx, how long you've been around, and let's go right into your products and talk about what do you do and what problem are you trying to solve?
Sure. My name's Jason. Nice to meet you. Hi, everybody. So we do CNC manufacturing, and we manufacture our product line of window pass-through, patch panels that can be used for a multitude of reasons. By popular demand, solving the problem of getting coax through the window has been the most popular thing that we've solved so far. All of our products are 6061 CNC machined aluminum. Anything with an SO239 is threaded through, and we single point thread these in our milling machine. Anything with color is Cerakoted, so baked on ceramic finish. And
here, I'll hold that up to the camera so people can see it. But yeah, really, really cool. So obviously, passing cable through walls, through windows, through that kind of thing requires a solution. And so what you're doing is you're putting bulkheads in these and then putting them in windows and
right.
That kind of thing.
Exactly right.
So very cool. You have a variety of types, though. You've got some, obviously, that one we just picked up. Here it is with the bulkheads. It's got 5. I see you've got 3. What configurations do you do? You've got a single?
Yep, we do a single one now.
All right.
That's probably light on the screen.
There we go. Yeah, we'll hold this one up. And obviously multiple colors. So you got gray, white, black. I see blue. You do any other colors?
I think that's it for the moment. We're just launching the Cerakote part of this, so we'll see what colors are most popular and take it from there.
Yeah, and obviously, really durable coating. I mean, they coat firearms in this stuff, so it's not gonna, I should say, it will take a beating.
That's right.
And still look pretty good.
Yep.
So what kind of, what kind of stuff are you? I mean, I see you've got a window mount here, but you've also got like one connected to a floor joist and all that stuff.
Right. So people who are amateur radio operators are in different portions of their amateur radio career. In the beginning, when you're a technician, you probably aren't super committed to putting an antenna through or running a coax through a wall and making a commitment to that in your property. Maybe you're dealing with an HOA or other situations like that.
Or you're living in a rental property.
Or a rental property, right. So this kind of thing suits that good. But if you do have a situation where you're like ready to go and you're building your contesting station, not even contesting station, but you're ready to commit, then we came out with a cable ring, which is 6061 CNC machine like everything else. I designed it to press fit into standard 2-inch PVC.
Oh, okay.
So it uses PVC as your conduit, which means with our kit, you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot or Ace Hardware and get whatever fittings, standard plumbing fittings.
Right.
That same day, you can make a weekend project of running your coax in and having a nice way to go.
I got you.
I designed it with a radius right here so it doesn't gnaw the insulation off your super expensive coax cable.
Right, that's
and there's a radius on the inside here, so that when you run your cable, you don't get to the very end and it like bind up and you're like trying to wrestle with it on the other end.
Right.
Things of that nature.
So you can mount this pretty much anywhere. You could put this in the side of a wall. You could put it up through the floor.
Right.
And you could put it, I guess you could even put it down to the ceiling.
Yep, exactly.
So you could do just about anything you wanted to do here. And yeah, it's definitely, I could feel the radius. So you're not going to cut up your coax. That's super cool. Now, if you do this, how many coax wires can you get in there?
I had 5 so far, 5 of half-inch coax.
5 of half-inch
There's
coax.
plenty of room for more.
Yeah, so that's quite a bit of coax that you can go through there. So if you've got multiple radios, that's really cool. Now, one of the things, and I saw you guys at Hamcation,
right?
And where you really got me thinking was, I have a camper trailer, and I'm really interested in putting something like this on the outside wall of the trailer, so that when I set up camp, I can just run radios inside the trailer, but have antennas outside. Do you are you marketing stuff for campers and trailers these days, or?
We are the single pass-through at the moment, but it seems like there's demand for essentially this and that married together, so that's going to be something that comes up in the future here.
Yeah, because I could at least see a minimum of two. Somebody wanting an HF and then a VHF UHF, you know, especially if they're running a ICOM 706 Mark II-G, or they're running a Yaesu 991, or they're running, you know, anything where they've got VHF UHF, or maybe they've got GMRS for the family but ham radio for themselves.
Right.
You know, they might want multiples of these. Yeah, I would love something like this in a 2 or 3 configuration, something really, you know, tight in together. I mean, I could mount something like this. This is not bad. Obviously, I mean, that would work.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think, you know, that's a really cool setup. Either way, right?
Let me show you also. These 3 holes across the top, when you get the window wing kit, it comes with a stud that goes in there. But otherwise, these are, when I originally designed this, it was for our own build. And this gap right here and these screws are intended to put up against a 2x4, 2x6, whatever joist, and just screw it right to it. And that's how we have it under our house.
Ah, okay.
This plate is like this, so it can take, believe me, this will handle all the cable tension of 5 half-inch coaxes, suspended it in like your drip underneath of it, and like, this ain't going anywhere.
Right. And then you've got this piece right here, which I'll just hold up. And so obviously this is designed to go in a window.
Right.
So you set the whole thing in the window, you drop the window down on top of it. And then do these come in different lengths, or do they cut it to fit?
Cut to fit.
So you cut it to fit. I got to get it in the camera here. There we go. That one's really long, but yeah. And then, and you could obviously mount it vertically or horizontally, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
But that's a really great option, especially for HOA hams or rental property hams that want to get their antenna outside but can't do a permanent install. I want to move the camera here because I want to show where this is mounted.
One more thing about that.
Go ahead.
So this is 40, you have to look on the website to get the actual number. I think it's 42 inches, 36 plus 6, whatever that is. That's the maximum, maximum width of the regular window wing kit.
Okay.
By popular demand, we have the window wing kit XL.
Oh, okay.
Which is 2 3-foot wings. That ought to cover your window.
Right, yeah, 36 plus 6?
6 foot plus 6.5, 6 foot 6 inches.
Yeah. So that should be, if you've got a bigger window than that,
right?
You know, that opens, that right. That's that should definitely do it. Now, this is not your standard plastic. What is this material?
That's marine grade HDPE plastic.
Marine grade. So it's not going to warp. It's not going to discolor. It's going to hold up against the elements.
That's right.
This is your temporary install that can become a permanent install. So very cool.
Thank you.
I see you have a couple of other things. I want to move the camera a little bit because you have one mounted in a Go box. I thought that was interesting. Actually, let me do this one first. This one is an ATOS in a window. So I'm going to just go like that. That is super cool. I like that. So that's just one of these, right?
Yes.
One of these with a wing kit and a simple window. And then over here.
So in this configuration, there's nothing hooked to the back side of this on this connector. Right now, it's using this random coax, the braid of it as a counterpoise. And as this is being filmed right here, on 28.5, this gets better than 1-to-1 SWR.
Really? Okay. That is awesome. And then let's go to the Go box here.
Yeah.
I wanted to shoot this because I thought this was cool. Let me see if I can get the camera up and down. All right. So tell us a little bit about your Go box setup.
So the Go box, really, its purpose here is to demonstrate the travel patch. RV vehicle, somebody bought one for this to put on the roof of their shed so they can take their ATAS from their vehicle and then screw it on the roof of their shed shack.
Okay, cool.
But also Go box builds.
Yeah.
And part of the reason that you would bother with this is because this is going to distribute the vertical weight across the diameter of it, right? So it allows stuff like this to take place.
Right. So if you were building a Go box, especially with a Yaesu 891 and wanted an ATOS sitting there,
Yep.
you're not going to sit an ATOS on just a standard connector.
Right.
Right. So something like that in a Go box build is a great idea. And then the last thing I wanted to show was here the setup you have on this floor joist. So tell us a little bit about that.
So this is a mini patch. It's one of the uncoated ones.
Yep. So so similar to this, it's just not Cerakoted. Right?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So underneath it here is 3 drywall screws screwed into the bottom of this 2x4, and it's handling everything that you see right there.
Yeah, very cool. So
No
obviously,
extra brackets required.
yeah, and then obviously you can just, you can run 5 different radios there into your house. You can probably attach lightning arresters and other
Yes.
things to it as well.
Yes. So all of our stuff, this is a fact for. Definitely the Alpha Delta, and I don't have one on me, but the Alpha Delta lightning arresters, their panel mount, the SO239 is long enough that it threads through this and you have enough room. The polyphaser ones, I don't know if their panel mount side of the SO239 on their lightning arrestor is long enough to fit through the panel.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So actually I have that at home too. Rather than having a plain Jane SO239, I have
Yep.
Alpha Deltas threaded into this.
Yep.
And then I have a 5/16 18 bolt on the side with a ring, and that has a cable braid that goes straight directly down to a ground rod I drove in.
Okay. Very cool. So there we're putting a ground
Something
arrestor
look like
in.
that.
So you can see, yep, you can attach your ground arrestor right into the panel and still have room on the backside for your coax connection. Very cool. And I guess if you turn them different ways,
Yeah,
you can get all
they'll fit.
5 of them in there, no problem.
Yep.
They'll all fit. Very cool. So, yeah. So obviously, if you are doing something where you are mounting antennas outside, and let me go ahead and put myself back on camera there. If you're doing something where you're mounting antennas outside and you need to figure out a way to run it through, whether you're doing a permanent install or a temporary install, Rocket Machine Worx has you covered. How do they find you online? Because obviously not everybody's here at RARSfest.
Right.
How can they find you? Where can they buy all that stuff?
RocketMachineWorks.shop,
Okay.
WORX for the spelling, or DX Engineering.
Oh, you're at DX Engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Yep.
cool. Guys, I'm going to put a link below to where you can find them so that you don't have to do all the homework of going on Google. I'm going to put a link below where you can just click on that and check them out. And yeah, I think this is a really, really cool product. I think that it's something that every ham can use, whether you're mobile or setting up a shack at home. Really, really cool product. I really like it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So anything else you want to tell the folks before we close out the video?
Keep an eye out for new stuff.
All right. Non-exclusive scoop, new product coming out?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay. Hey, but keep an eye out because, really cool. And I'm waiting for the multiple version of this for sure. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And guys, we have more coming from RARSfest, so stay tuned. We'll see you outside.